When did you buy your first home?
So mine was 30 years ago.
Okay.
I had to look up the date. It was 1996. I bought in Sun Prairie. I don't remember much about the process, to be honest with you. It was so long ago. I remember we first looked at a really old house by a commercial part of Sun Prairie. We must have been under contract because we did an inspection, and then it fell through. There was like wood rotting, and it was structural in nature, so we just backed out and ended up with a 1960 ranch, really cute, great yard on Goodland Street. Paid $105,000 back in 1996.
I love that.
How about you guys?
My first time home buying journey was a little bit different. I think I was married at the time, and we went for pre-approval at 33, 32, 33. Long story short, we did not get it. So we had to work for about 4 to 5 years to be able to correct things so that we could be able to home buy. And then got my first condo at 30, I guess it was 32, 30, 31 in there somewhere, but 36 is when I purchased my first condo. So it was a little bebopper. And I remember just walking in, loving it. It was a 1-bedroom loft in Denver, Colorado. I had a fantastic real estate agent. Shout out to Landon Smith. He's fantastic. And in real estate, I try to emulate all the good qualities about him because he taught me what good service means. I really, really, really enjoyed him. And then it's fun moving here, being able to, like we said, take that, sell that, and then be able to purchase. I still am a condo owner, but I will never forget my first condo and just the journey and the process that it took us to get there. So
Yeah. How about you?
Late 20s, and bought over on the east side of Madison in Richmond Hill, and really bought we were in a position where we were so lucky. We used the VA loan, and the house had been sitting for a little bit, and so we ended up getting in just at a really good deal with not having to have that big chunk down. So we were able to buy in that high 200 range, just under 300,000, but really, didn't, just bought the house that we wanted, which was great at that time. Now those houses are 500-600, but and I don't live in the neighborhood anymore, but it was an awesome process. And right after I went through that, 2 years later, I ended up coming into real estate. So.